Hello and welcome back to Wargame with me, Gary. Sorry if the video's moving about a bit. That's because I'm holding this by hand and I don't seem to have the steadiest hand. What am I doing? What I'm going to show you today is something that I do which helps me kind of chip away at lots of figures all at once, whilst at the same time still getting on with still getting on with finishing certain bits and getting it up to date and finished. So as you can see, this is my project that I'm working on at the moment. So over here we've got First World War, there's some English Civil War, and behind them there's some Greeks. I wonder if, yeah, now, that's, so I've zoomed in just a little bit and I've zoomed in as well. And then we come across here, lots and lots of Greeks. These are from the Athenian army that I'm building. So you can see, well, these are actually blacktree. The vast majority of these figures, in all except the very small amount, are blacktree. The blacktree designs. Now blacktree, what I did was I got all the Athenian packs that they had, two packs of each, and they have an awful lot of Greeks without any clothes on. So I'm going to have to mix them in because otherwise it's going to look like some kind of weird party. So then there's heavily armoured Greeks behind there, and then there's light, well, they're not unarmoured Greeks at the back there. Past there we've got, what have we got? We've got Greeks with slingers, we've got ancient Assyrians, we've got orcs on boars, we've got some Vikings, American Civil War, some Spartans, and behind there zombies, loads and loads of zombies. If I come back up here just quickly, English Civil War, mounted Greeks, Greeks with bows and arrows, slingers, and then past there more American Civil War, and then loads of spears and shields and stuff. But that's not what I wanted to show you. I mean, I'm showing you that because, to be fair, that's the kind of thing that I like to look at. But if we look at all of these bases, I've shown you how I do my filling, how I do my bases. I've used filler on all of them, as you can see as I pan across them, and that was the last thing I did. So, and that's what I do. Once I've finished a small batch, I will go back to the main bulk, well, like all of the figures, pick something out which needs to be done. And in this case, it's the putting the filler on the bases. Now, as you'll notice, and I hope that didn't make anyone seasick, of course the zombies haven't, because they haven't got the same type of bases, and most of those are going to have paving stones painted on, hand painted onto the bases themselves. So yeah, so what I've done, so now that I've done these, I will now pick out one or two figures from each group, apart from the ancient Assyrians, where I will pick out a whole load, and I'll get them all painted up and finished. So I'll paint them to completion, and then I'll come back to these, and I think the next thing I've got to do, you can see none of the Greeks have got spears. So that's what I'll do with the next one. Any handheld weapons which needs to be added will be added in the next stage, and I'll do it for everybody, and then I'll put them away and get out some, then pick out specific figures that I want to get painted up. So I thought I'd just show you that, and I thought you might like to see all this lot together again. There are some missing now because I've painted a few. So yeah, so that's that. All the very best. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.